are back with Diedrich in my incredibly fun World of Warcraft Tiny Town, Forgotten Realms, etc. challenge, where Dee seems to be stuck behind the bed. Or no, I'm just paused. Okay, that's better. I was like, Dee seems to be stuck behind the bed. Tomorrow is Love is in the Air, which is going to be a lot of fun because I think we're going to attempt to have a date with Beryl. Fingers crossed that things don't go terribly wrong, which is always a possibility. Oh, it feels like it's been forever since Diedrich has been romantic with his partner. It could be paranoia, it could be anxiety, or a gut feeling, but Dee can't help feeling, or can't help wondering what his partner is up to, or who they're seeing behind his back. Alright, let's go, even if we can mark our own territory, let's go check out this bathroom. Dee, why don't you come down here, make sure that this bathroom is actually functional. Oh, he is enraged. We are about to wolf out. This could be fun. In the midst of a midlife crisis, Diedrich has decided acting is the thing he wants to do more often. Okay, Dee. You know, I don't think that acting is really the thing that you want to do with your life, but let's take a look here and just kind of see. I mean, I'm not seeing a midlife crisis, so I'm not too oh, yeah. We need to exchange a friendship base bracelet. He wants to have just some casual woohoo. He wants to make a new best friend, and he wants to get married. Dee, I'm not sure that that's actually going to work, but you know what? Why don't you try to calm down a little bit? The feral poo worked really, really well. I don't remember what is in his inventory. We've got a few things. I do remember that I somehow, and let's check really quick, I somehow messed up when I was building the house. Yep. And I got rid of all of Dee's plants, which is not cool. That's on me, but that's okay. We can get this over with. Dee, I think maybe before you wolf out. Oh, never mind. We're wolfing out right now. All right. Well, I'm gonna take care of Dee and have him run around ferociously, do a little bit of digging. We've got 3 hours of this, and I do want this to be completely out of his system before he and Beryl go out. So I'm going to let him just sort of run around and get this out of his system, at least for a little bit. You know what's even better? Since Diedrich already doesn't like Michael Bell, I think we're going to try and see if we can intimidate him. That is, if we can actually catch up with him. He's like, Michael, look at me. I'm a werewolf. Ha ha ha. Rawr. Hey, 116 simoleons. Scared Michael so bad he dropped his wallet. Anybody else around here? All right, come on. Let's do an intimidation here. Let's go over here. Ooh, a werewolf brawl? Oh, heck yeah. I found another werewolf. And the Grim Reaper is calling because I got myself the Life and Death pack. So that's kind of a good thing. And it was on sale. All right, let's go see. Let's do a werewolf brawl. I don't think we've ever done that before. Dude, I want to brawl you. Stop. Come on, werewolf brawl. Let's try this again. I mean, I would like to get some enjoyment out of this. All right, go Dee, go! Zoomy, 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 zoomies. All right, he's like, you know, we'll have a nice sniff introduction here. Couple of werewolves. Dee is obviously the more fit of the two. He's got this guy in a headlock. Watch out for the cars. Don't get hit. Yeah, Dee's on top. It's like, haha. Is he gonna make it? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, get back in there, Dee. Oh, ooh. Oh, no. Dee, you let this old man beat you. All right, that does it. Snarl at that man. They despise each other now. This should not be surprising. Go snarl at him. Be like, grrr. You think you're hot stuff, don't you? No ferociously intimidating. That was it. We did it. We made it through. Awesome. Dee, I know you're feeling a little grungy, so why don't you go home and take a cold shower? Let's get this enrage off. He's like, I must be clean. I am smelly. I am gross. This is nasty. It's okay, my dude. We can take care of that. I mean, you were just in the middle of a incredible werewolf brawl, and you lost, which is a little embarrassing. He's like, I'm a little beaten up, I'm battered, I'm bruised, owie, and I'm really grungy. So we got a few things to take care of here. I think before we go out hunting, let's maybe call Beryl. We will take a cute little video call here. That should put him in a good mood. We've got a little bit of time. I'm thinking we will go out to Copperdale and just pretend that we are on our way to the Dark Moon Fair. That even if Copperdale isn't exactly the Dark Moon Fair, it's close enough. They're going to have a lovely conversation. He's like, sweetie, I got into a fight. I'm not feeling great here. Oh, Dee, your face. You poor thing, you are looking a little beat up. Wow, is he a little battered and bruised, like it said. All right, Dee, let's take you out. He's like, I'm hungry. All right, come on. Let's head out. Do a little bit of werewolfing. So I'm really excited because I got the Life and Death expansion. I can get Dee a much more fitting fireplace, which is kind of awesome. All right, he is feeling much better. He's like, all right, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm eating my raw meat. And now we have a refrigerator, which is wonderful. We can actually put our food in there. Yeah, let's see if we can't call up Beryl and ask her out on a date. We're going to get our cleanup done, and then we're going to call Beryl out on a date and see if it goes well. Oh, hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you are going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere, and it needs to go quick. And I heard through the grapevine that you're a good, upstanding sim. So, you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Listen, buddy, part of life is planning for your death. You should write a will when you're ready to choose who's going to inherit your simoleons, heirlooms, and your kids. I did mine on the computer, but you can call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too if you want. Just, make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. Free money? Heck yeah. 4,000 simoleons. Yes! That is going to help the house immensely. Why don't we call up Beryl and ask her on a date? Be like, Beryl, sweetie, let's go out on a date. Hopefully she is into this idea. Everybody cross your fingers. May, not right now. And we need to go to the pier, which is not like a selectable lot, so we'll go over here to Totter Park, start our date at the park, make our way over to the Dark Moon Fair. I'm hoping that this goes well. Beryl should be feeling pretty good. Dee is feeling very good. All right, let's go sing about Love is in the Air. Let's see if she's into that idea. I'm keeping a very close eye on her. Oh, she liked it. All right. You know, let's do... We are not going to try apologizing. Let's maybe flirt a little bit. Oh, she's telling jokes. Oh, that something just went bad. Oh, but the flirt went well. Let's give her a love is in the air gift. Let's give her a diamond. And we've acquired the singing skill. D, no contemplating life. He is thinking a lot about woohoo. Alright, come on, you two. Give her a gift. He's like, hello, my darling. I got this diamond just for you. I think it was a hit. Oh, I hope it was a hit. Let's see if maybe we can get a kiss. Fingers crossed. Oh, alright. Romance is going pretty good. Oh, she did that too. That is nice. Alright, let's maybe give her a little embrace. I think this is going well. You know, we're treading a little gingerly, but that's okay. As long as I don't let them just do too much talking on their own, I think we're going alright. Alright. You know, let's maybe have a deep conversation. You know, in World of Warcraft, Beryl and Dee actually met as a business associates. Dee hired Beryl to procure an artifact for him, and during the course of their adventures, they kind of fell in love. I think part of it was Beryl's incredible cooking. I mean, they do say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and it does seem to be true, at least in World of Warcraft sometimes. Alright, they're having a good conversation. Diedrich is self-absorbed. He likes to fish for compliments, and he likes to get presents and attention. Oh, they're doing some hugs. Alright, we'll do a little small talk. Let's brighten her day a little bit. This is all about just making sure that they are doing good. Let's see if maybe we can get these guys flirty. You know, let's do a little bit of seductive whispering. I don't know if there's any place that they can sit together. Alright, that seemed to go pretty good. Where is the Dark Moon Fair? Here it is. Alright, you know what, guys? Let's go here together. You know, just walk, have a little bit of a conversation, or jog, as the case may be. Alright, we're going to go over here. We are going to, you know, maybe go on some rides, maybe do a little bit of fun. Alright, we're going to go into the Haunted Mansion ride. This is going to be fun, hopefully. And, you know, maybe they can even get a cheeky woohoo in on the Ferris wheel. That could be a lot of fun. Where are you guys at? We are having interesting conversations over here. I don't think we've actually made it to flirty. Can we maybe ride with Beryl and actually do it this time? Come on, Sims. Oh, the Festival of Lights has started. What do you mean, no? Alright, you know what? Go here together. Oh, now she's feeling uncomfortable. Why is she feeling uncomfortable? Everybody keep an eye on Beryl's feelings here. Alright, maybe we'll give her another little kiss. Let's do a little sweet talk. And we're going to try this ride one more time. We're going to try riding with Beryl on this horror ride. I think it would be a lot of fun. Oh, Beryl said you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. No. Alright, that's fine. Maybe sit over here together, because that is something that we are supposed to do, is sit and talk with our date. So they're having a little casual discussion. Things still seem to be going well, which I am going to count as a win. All right, Beryl, will you sit? Sit together. Dee, get this woman to sit down with you, please. We'll try sitting together on the bench. You know, we will figure this out somehow. All right, there we go. Maybe Kit. And I think she's going to the bathroom. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Dee, don't worry about it. Things are still going well. We're not going to intimidate anybody because that is a very bad idea. Oh, the full moon revelry is starting in the Whispering Glen. Beryl, where the heck are you going? Dee? Dee, your date is running off. Beryl, where are you going? Beryl? Beryl? Where are you? Oh, she's going to a real bathroom. Okay, that makes sense. Dee, why don't you go here? We'll just skip the fair. Oh, she's not even using the restroom. She's just getting a drink of water. That's really random, Beryl. I'm not going to lie. That is so random. All right, let's try sitting together over here. I didn't know why she was so dehydrated, but now she has to pee. She's like, I'm really dehydrated. I drank a whole bunch and now I have to pee. All right, we're not going to try making her sit. Beryl, why don't you use the restroom, sweetie? There's 2 toilets there. Please don't wet yourself because if you die of embarrassment, I'm going to be so mad. All right. Dee, hurry up. Get over here. She's like, I really needed to pee, but I stopped and was just talking to myself for a while. Beryl, that is the most uncomfortable looking walk I think I've seen in my entire life. Let's try sitting together. This isn't going to be a gold medal date, but considering they still like each other at the end of it, I'm counting it as a great date. All right, there we go. She's sitting. Let's give her a little kiss. You know, that's the big thing for me, is that these two are just being really cute. Let's express a little bit of fondness. We're supposed to tell our date a story? I'm not sure about a story. Let's do a little more flirtation. Maybe a little seductive whisper. The date is complete. It wasn't the best date, but it wasn't the worst. All right, Beryl, don't go anywhere because I would really like to give you flowers. We're going to give her a love is in the air gift of a rose. It was a date, if not the most successful date ever. Check your household inventory for our consolation prize of a book. Oh, she did not like that gift. Okay. That's okay. Let's maybe... She liked the diamond. Do we have another diamond? That would be nice. No, let's stop with the gift giving. You know, they're just doing a little casual chatting, but it looks like she's probably going to go home, and it's a full moon. Okay, that's not cool. So you know what? We're just going to go home and plant these flowers. Or we aren't even going to make it home. And the full moon has taken over, and we're scaring people, so you know what? It helped last time. It might help this time. Hi, Gemma. Let me intimidate you a little bit. I mean, if we're here, we're going to rampage at the Dark Moon Fair, that is for sure. Maybe we'll make a little bit of money. I like making money that way. Dee wants to talk over his relationship fears with Beryl, but I don't think that's the best idea ever. All right, you know what? We are going over here to the Dark Moon Fair. Is there anybody that we can intimidate here? Yeah, there's this guy. And this lady here. All right, let's do a little ferocious intimidating to one of these vendors. Seems like a great plan to me. We're just going to terrorize the fair a little bit. Yes, another 200 simoleons. Nice. I bet this vendor here would love to be completely intimidated. And we're just having a little bit of rampaging from having a little too much fury. Other than that, our needs are going pretty good. Are you going to intimidate her, or is she just going to run away because she's already so terrified? Come on, let's intimidate her one more time. I would love to be able to go home, so I think that's going to be the next thing. There we go. 162 simoleons. Not bad. Let's try to head home. There we go. He's like, zoom! Home we go. Home again, home again. Now, I'm not really sure if this will work or not. Mark our territory back here, since you kind of need to go anyway. And then, how much more time do we have of this? Oh my gosh, he's got 3 hours. I'm just gonna see really quick. Alright, Dee, don't stand in the pee. You know, if you pee on the ground, don't stand there. Let's see if we can maybe try to regain some control. It didn't work last time, but maybe... Ah, yes, okay. That is good. Alright, he's feeling a little grungy, a little wet. You know what, Dee? I think what you should do, since you're already feeling a little bit wet, is why don't we start our orchard back up? Let's do 3 strawberries. And then we will do 3 apple trees. And just get that orchard going again. Let's go ahead and plant that. And we're going to go down here into our basement, and we are going to craft some nectar. We're going to make some prairie grass nectar, and Love is in the Air Day was successful. Of course it was. They had actually a quite lovely date, and I'm not going to lie, I was very relieved about that. Also, if you didn't know, I have been experimenting, and I'm going to be experimenting for a little while now, making different World of Warcraft themed taverns. And that'll be, I'm thinking probably one of those a week, because eventually the holding pen where everybody works is going to become a community style lot where everybody can come and go freely and just maybe live a little bit better. And I'm thinking Diedrich's contribution to that will be at least the basic framework of it, but we do need to decide exactly what style we want everything to be in. Alright, Dee, how is that nectar making? He's 4.5 skill, so that's not bad at all. I'm kind of pleased about that. Alright. Dee, while you're here, let's go ahead and do another nectar really quick. And I will put this prairie grass nectar in there because this stuff is worth a fortune. And we don't want, you know, we don't want it to not be awesome. I'm going to let him get this stuff done, and we will see him in the morning. All right, we have made it to the next day, which is making me darn happy. I think Diedrich has work in 2 hours, which isn't too bad. That does give us time to jump into build mode with our windfall that we got. And just, I think the first thing that I really want to do in this house is we're going to swap out that fireplace for a much better one. We're also going to get a platform edge for our sunken living room. I think that one right there might look good. There we go. That just makes everything look a little bit more finished. Let's take a look at the new fireplace, which I'm not going to lie, it's incredible looking. And I think it suits Diedrich's aesthetic perfectly, especially if we get this nice dark one. I mean, look at that. With the skull on it, that just kind of screams Diedrich. And maybe someplace nice and cozy to sit. You know, let's take a look at maybe a love seat. Alright, but kind of goth looking love seats. Do any of these come in a purple that I like? I'm not sure about that one. What about this one here? That's more red. I know this one comes in a purple. It might not be my favorite purple, but it's also kind of cool looking, and I think it suits the space. So we're going to go with that. Did we get flooring in here, or is this bare floor? I think this is actually bare floor. So we'll take care of the flooring issue. This is coming together so nicely. Let's take a look at wood. I don't know that I like that parquet. It might be okay in the living room, but I don't think I want that everywhere. Alright, if you didn't know, if you shift an arrow key, you can change the orientation just like that. And it just, I don't know, I think it looks a little bit nicer. Now let's go upstairs and get that same wood up here. Alright, what else do I want? Oh, I do want some railings on our staircase. Alright, we're going to put you right along there. There we go. Now no one will fall. There we go. Alright. That is getting so much better. Now a couple more things. We definitely need to get some sort of probably stone wall under here. That is exactly what I want for our basement. Alright, let's go down in the basement and get some floors and walls going here. At least for right now, we're just going to go kind of dingy, but that's okay. Eventually, I have a plan for this. I'm just not quite there yet. I'm going to have to talk with my friend who is the player behind Diedrich and make sure that he approves of all of the changes, but I'm really kind of liking this. And we still have 1,500 simoleons, which is pretty dang good. So I'm definitely thinking maybe a sink. You know, that way we don't have to wash all of our dishes in the bathroom, because where's the fun in that? We're going to spend the simoleons on it. And a really quick light for our bathroom. We're not going to worry about too much more decorating, but maybe, I think we still have enough simoleons to maybe get a chair too. And I so rarely get to use it that I'm going to use this chair from the Vampires pack because it matches with the couch from the Vampires pack. So I almost never use this set. Maybe even a little side table. Put that right about there. Alright, maybe a little lamp. You know what? We've done everything else in the vintage style, so we're just going to put this little purple lamp right there. Let's head back into live mode and let Dee come and check out his place here. Alright, you've got 2 hours until work, so why don't you come up here? I did remember that I bought you a computer, so maybe we'll do a little bit of writing. You know, maybe we'll at least start our column. And then he's going to go off to work. He is definitely just going to work today. We're not going to work from home because I don't really love this career much. It's just something for Dee to get a little bit of extra money. And yeah, when he gets home, I will see you then. Oh my gosh, well, Dee was at work. He now has 2 different branches that he can go into. He can be an art critic or a food critic, and I feel like he is definitely more the art critic type. He is a snooty pundit, and that just seems about right considering he likes raw food so much. He's feeling pretty happy, and he's got himself a beret. I mean, who doesn't love a beret? Alright, Dee, why don't you go use the restroom, get to feeling a little bit better, and then we're going to go downstairs and make a few more bottles of nectar. Can we harvest anything off this yet? No, we can't. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna have him make some nectar after he stops being so angry. Which he's probably just angry because he really needs a shower. So let's go ahead and take a wild shower. There we go. Now he's only feeling tense. Well, I can also fix that. Let's not lose our connections. Let's maybe have a cute little video call with Beryl. Make sure that that stays good. And then we'll go downstairs and we will craft some nectar after we clean the nectar maker. I will see you guys in a little while. Alright, Dee has made it through the evening. He feels like he's running out of time from contemplating life. We might actually have to work on this midlife crisis of his. It's just some very strange things that he really wants to do. I mean, he wants to have casual woohoo, which means cheating on Beryl, which I can't see him doing. He does want to make a new best friend. Beryl. Maybe Beryl could be his best friend. Let's maybe see if Beryl wants to come over. Oh, there's Beryl. I think, you know what? Why don't we greet her with an embrace? I feel like an embrace is safe. Beryl, what do you think? Do you like the house? It's kind of nice, isn't it? All right. Maybe not propose. Let's do a little bit of friendly. Maybe a little interest. Let's find out what she's into. Diedrich has been feeling really cheerful lately. Things are going well, and he doesn't have a care in the world. Embrace it. Heck yeah. Oh, she's feeling a little flirty. That's kind of cute. You know what? How much time do we have before work? 4 hours? That is plenty of time. Maybe we can actually get a cheeky little woohoo in. You know, just give it a try, propose it. She's into it. All right. We're going to leave those two to do what they're going to do, just kind of on their own. You guys have fun, and after that, it's going to be time for work. I did get Diedrich up a little bit closer to level 5 of nectar making, which is my goal for this episode. So after he does his work, we're going to probably do nectar making until we either fill the wine rack or until we have enough bottles to sell, because I want to have one big yard sale before the end of this episode. Aw, they're so happy. I thought they were done. Guess not. That should get rid of that tension, though. You know, you would think. He is pleasantly satisfied from a good woohooing. Ooh, he's like, all mine. No need to fear. Dee's significant other is near.
Who is?
Aw, look at these two. All is well in the world because Dee and Beryl are happily together again. They seem happy. Dee's got work here in a little bit. He's got 2 hours until he starts work. So we're just going to leave these two lovebirds to do their thing. And I will see you after work. All right. Well, Dee had another decent day at work. He doesn't love his job, but he doesn't hate it. And it helps to pay the bills. Now it's time to see if we can't fill up this nectar rack so that we can have a big old sale tomorrow, make a boatload of money, and hopefully be able to get this place decorated a little bit more, get started on maybe our grape orchard, which would be really nice, and maybe get a few more decorations up. Just a reminder, Dee's story will not be complete until he has reached the top of his werewolf skill. So let's take a look at that really quick. In his werewolf abilities, he's got 2 more rows to go. So he's got to get a few more points, and that is going to take a little bit of time. Right now he's a prime werewolf, then he'll be a veteran, and eventually he's got to make it to apex werewolf. So we're working towards that. He also has to finish his house in a Gilnean style, have an orchard, and his little secret lair down here in his basement where he can practice his warlock skills. Diedrich has hit the max skill of nectar making. Diedrich has mastered nectar making. With his newfound skill, he can craft vitality nectar as well as his own custom berry and fruit nectars. Any nectar crafted by Dee will take less time to fully age. So that is really good. Tomorrow after work, it is definitely going to be time to have another yard sale. So we're going to send him off to bed, let him just kind of do his thing. Hopefully, yeah, his rage is still pretty low. His hygiene is good. So we're going to let this man get some sleep. Well, Diedrich does not have work today, and his fury is a little bit worrying, but hopefully it won't be too bad of a thing. Let's stock that table, please, and see if we can't have an early morning yard sale. You're a little bit growly, but hopefully that won't be too bad of a thing. Mila Munch, let's give you a sales pitch and hopefully sell some of this delicious nectar. I don't think you could ask for better nectar than this, squished with my own feet. Come one, come all, come buy my delicious nectar. There we go. 600 simoleons. Thank you very much. Another 800 simoleons. Very nice. We are back up to 3,000. Oh, hey, it's Mortimer Goth. Mortimer, you are loaded, so you had better buy some booze. You know, a little bit of finely aged nectar, squished by my talented toes. There we go, another 300. You guys are all cheapskates. Oh, there we go. Somebody bought a good bottle. Lily Fang, she actually kind of likes me. You know what? Let's go ahead and give her a sales pitch here. You know, come one, come all. The yard sale is getting closer to being done. Excuse me, get out of my house. If you break anything in my house, I will break your face. I think that's the thing I like the least about the yard sales, is after you sell something, people can just wander around your house. Dee, maybe not growling at everybody. Oh, hey, she actually likes us too. Look at that. We've got some people who don't hate us. That's kind of awesome. Let's give her a sales pitch. Another 200 simoleons. This yard sale is almost over, but we've almost cleared the table. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for coming. You guys can all just leave. Get out of my house. In fact, I think the next thing we need to do is put some security settings on this thing. There we go. Computer security settings. Lock computer for everyone but Diedrich. Alright, wasn't there somebody here that kind of liked Dee a little bit that we could maybe get a loan from? Yeah, Jamie Coles. You know what, Jamie? I don't know anything about you, but we're going to give you a quick little hip bump. And then maybe ask for a little loan? Ask for a large loan. Be like, hey, Jamie, I'm totally good for it. You would totally love to just lend me a little bit of simoleons. And yes, she did. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We are going to just grab some leftovers, send everybody home, because as soon as Z is a little bit happier, I'm going to fix up this house a little bit more. Let's jump into build mode and see about maybe getting a little bit more decorating going here. I'm thinking probably upstairs. It's looking really bare up here. And what I was thinking is that Diedrich could have a nice little library area over here. I really like this, the ladder bookcase. Like, I really like the way that looks. But I also like the Book Nook bookcase. So we'll put that on this side. They don't really go together, but I'm also not completely objecting. Do we have any books that are like purple? No, but that one does go a little bit better with that. All right. We're going to get that. Now, maybe a comfy little reading nook over in this corner near our fireplace up here. So let's look in comfort and see what kind of a cute little love seat we can get. Ooh. Oh, and it does come in kind of a purple. I'm not sure it's the most purple ever, but that's okay. Maybe a couple of little living chairs. Maybe just one. Alright, do we have a coffee table? Oh, it's so pretty. I actually really like that. Alright, maybe an accent table over here? I was thinking we could put some sort of a cute little table over here. Just kind of under the window. Oh, that's pretty. I kind of like that. Let's raise that up and put it right there because that is just... Oh yeah, that is very nice. Put that one right there. Oh, I like that. Alright, maybe a little bit of artwork now. I like this trunk. Who knows what Dee keeps in this trunk, but it's a very cool trunk. Maybe even a dresser of some sort. Does that come in a purple? Oh, it does. I like that. We're going to put Dee's dresser right over here. I mean, the whole upstairs is kind of just his hangout space. Let's take a look at rugs. Ooh, I really like this rug. We'll size that up a little bit and just kind of put it right under there. Oh, that looks so fuzzy. I love it. Alright, do we have a rug that can maybe go under the bed that I actually like? Ooh, I kind of like this one. Just nice and cozy, right under the bed. Alright, let's get a little bit of artwork on the walls. Wonder if there's anything that looks like Gilneas. Maybe a lunar alignment print up here on the wall? Just so he always knows when the moon is going to be full. Maybe something in the bedroom that reminds me of Gilneas. Let's take a look at these. This is custom content, but I do love these paintings. And I feel like, yeah, that is exactly what I want. This old manor that kind of looks a little bit like Greymane Manor. Let's go downstairs before I get carried away up here and see if we can't find a nice little rug for down here. Ooh, I love this one. It's a little bit big, but that's all right. We can take it down a little bit. There we go. Realm of Magic. There it is. I was like, where is the rug that I am looking for? Put that one right there. Ah, that is absolutely perfect. Probably go ahead and pop just a little one right here. And then I was also thinking maybe a couple of windows on our entryway. So let's go ahead and put one right there. You know, just so it's not quite so gloomy. Put one right there. I don't know if that really feels Gilnean, but I like it. I actually really do like this place. It's coming together really nicely. Now, Dee's public-facing persona is definitely a little bit nicer than his private warlock aspirations, but I feel like little glimpses of it can't help but to be seen, like maybe a little hand of fate over here. Alright, we'll look at artwork. I feel like we need a little bit of something on the walls here. This isn't bad. Get that in a nice dark print, put that right about there. Who doesn't need a still life of fruit? Definitely the lunar phases, because you can't ever forget he is a werewolf and probably needs to be aware of those. I think I'm going to size that down. It's a little bit too big. There we go. That makes it a little bit better. I would put some pots and pans in, but Dee doesn't cook. He just hunts for his food. Ooh, swords. I kind of like the swords. Maybe on this wall. Are they expensive? Yes. Are they worth it? Yes. Alright, before I get too carried away with this, let's get a little bit of outside stuff going here. A couple of little shrubs here and there. Maybe a few little flowers. I like to think that Beryl comes over and tries to bully him into at least putting a few flowers around the place. I think Diedrich is much more into his vineyard once we get that built. Speaking of his vineyard, do we have enough to kind of start that up a little bit? I bet we do. Let's go down a level and let's extend this to about right there. We're going to put another door here. Alright, and then this, there we go. And we're going to copy this door really quick. We're going to put that right there. We're also going to remove the floor, build a very small structure here, just to kind of cover this, because I want these plants to be covered. And it took me a little while, but I think I figured it out. And actually, this just feels so Gilneas to have a little lean-to on the back of your house. I mean, most of them in Gilneas are not quite this big, but that's okay. I am not complaining. So we're going to really quick copy that so that it just kind of matches, and then we're going to move our plants downstairs. Eventually, this is going to be nothing but grapes, but we have to buy some grapes. That is a thing we will definitely do next week. But for now, we're going to put our pineapples, our strawberries. I think we'll go ahead and leave the apple trees out back. But now we have a spot to put our grapes, and that makes me extremely happy. You know what I did forget? I did forget I wanted a roof trim last time. So let's go ahead and get that on. Oh yeah, that makes a world of difference, and I'm kind of digging it. Oh yeah, things are coming together nicely. I think next week we're going to work on maybe finishing up the outside, getting all of Diedrich's grapes all together, getting all of that kind of stuff done, and then he's going to have to earn at least, I think, 10,000 simoleons so that he can contribute towards some sort of a tavern that can go over in the holding pen across the street here and make life a little more tolerable for these people. But until then, thank you so much for watching. It looks like I'm leaving Dee a little bit angry, but you know what? He and Beryl are doing amazing, and that's really the only thing that matters. So thank you so much for watching. Please do hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I will see you next week.